guys, and welcome to my absolute wonderful, amazing bathroom. Yeah, today I want to show you how to strip hair color, semi-permanent hair dye, out of your hair. As you guys may know, I've had my hair turquoise for quite a while now, actually. I've had it like dark blue in my past videos, but this one washed out to a turquoise as well, so because I want to dye it in red, and for this I really have to get the blue out because otherwise it will turn completely purple, and this is not what I'm going for. I'm going to explain to you how to use the vitamin C method. There are a couple of methods on how to remove semi-permanent hair dyes. You can do a bleach bath, but it does include bleach, of course, and still does damage your hair, and mine is no. You can always just type it into Google bleach bath and it will show you how to do it. So I'm going to show you how to remove it with vitamin C. And what you need for it is, of course, vitamin C tablets. You can get those in pretty much every grocery store. I have ones with 200 milligram per tablet. I have a couple of different ones. 200 milligram per tablet. And I always use like 1,500 to 2,000 milligram of vitamin C. And you're also going to need some shampoo. Some cheap shampoo will do. You will also need a bucket to mix everything in, and a hairbrush. First of all, one thing that is just a little advice from my side, put on an old t-shirt. Mine says I was overloaded. So I'm back. Just put on an old t-shirt because you'll never know. I've not had any problems with vitamin C's, like staining clothes or making them lighter, bleaching them, something like that. But you always should be careful. Okay, so you'll start with wetting your hair because this mixture has to be applied on wet hair. The best thing is not to completely wet your hair, rather just dampen it. And now I'm going to take my bucket and pour in my vitamin C tablets. As I've said, about 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. And it is about this much, bigger ones and smaller ones. Just the amount of tablets depends on how much vitamin C is in one tablet. And now I'm just going to take the end of my brush, 10 out of 10, extremely professional, and crush them. I'm just going to add shampoo to it until it's about enough for my hair to be completely covered in it. Now I'm going to take just the end of a dye brush to mix everything. You can always just use a spoon. I'm not going to use any gloves for this since it's fucking vitamin C and shampoo. So I'm just going to apply this mixture to my hair. Half of my bucket full of my vitamin C shampoo in my hair right now, and I'm going to leave it in for about an hour. And as this stuff is developing on my head, I'm just going to glue some more onto it, like every couple of minutes, like every 10 minutes I'm going to put some more onto my hair and then see how this washes out. A couple of questions about the vitamin C method. Does this damage your hair? Vitamin C is just very acidic, and I think this is why it does kind of strip the hair color. It makes your hair feel very dry and not very nice, so you will have to condition after this one. So it's a very gentle way to strip out your hair color. I wouldn't recommend it on extremely damaged hair because I don't know how your scalp will react to it, and especially if your hair has been processed beforehand, like if you just bleached your hair or bleached your roots, then you may not apply vitamin C directly to your scalp, because if your scalp is irritated from the bleach, it will probably hurt as hell. So just a little tip. And also, does it bleach your roots? No, it doesn't, because it's just vitamin C and not any like peroxide in it. And also, I do not think that this method does remove permanent hair dyes, like those box colors. It's just going to remove semi-permanent hair dyes. You can leave it in for as long as you want to. You can leave it in just for 10 minutes, but I don't think it will do any difference. You can also leave it on for 2 hours, but yeah, I always leave it on for like an hour. So yeah, I'll get back as soon as the stuff is finished. So it is now about a week later since I've used the vitamin C method for the first time. I actually did it a second time, but just because the first time didn't remove that much color and the second one didn't either, but it's just because blue is horrible to remove. And after I used it for the second time, it just faded into a very light blue. And what else I did to remove the color, which is also a little tip, I took a bath and I used quite a lot of like bathing salt things you can get for just taking a bath. And I really soaked my hair into it, and it did remove some color as well. So this is what I'm left with after 2 vitamin C and 1 bath. It's pretty good actually. It does actually look the same on camera, but it isn't in real life. My bangs are almost blonde with some green on top of it. Same goes for the ends of my hair, like from here. And the rest is just a very light green. Just looks not, on camera it actually looks the same as it has been before, but it isn't, it is way lighter. So I decided that now I'm gonna dye my hair. I should have gone a little less colory, but I just want the blue to be gone since I've had it for such a long time now, and I'm kind of a little bit annoyed. So yeah, things you'll need. Number 1, please put on an old t-shirt for dyeing your hair, because the dye is gonna get everywhere. Number 2, remove any carpets you might have underneath you, and take a level towel to protect your floor, because trust me, dye is gonna get everywhere. I have my mixing bowl just to mix the color. I have obviously the color you want to have. I really recommend crazy colors for like crazy hair colors. I've also tried directions, and crazy colors is in my opinion just the best. I love their colors. The blue that I've had in the turquoise was also crazy colors, and they are just my absolute favorite. They have amazing colors and I really love them. And I just feel like crazy colors has the best staying power. They have a very good price. I pay about €7 plus shipping for 100 milliliters of color, and the color is very pigmented, so you do not need a lot, especially if you want to have like pastel colors. Just put a little drop in there and then a bunch of conditioner, and it just works fine. I have the color Vermilion Red that I want to have. It's just a very dark, deep, bloody red color. Next, conditioner. Any conditioner will do. Just get some cheap one to dilute the colors, because I found that if you put on the colors straight from the packaging, just not diluted onto your hair, it starts off very dark and not as bright. What I'm also going to use is a dye brush just for my bangs. I'm not going to apply the color on my complete hair, just where my bleached hair starts. This much regrowth, I should bleach it somewhere maybe, I don't know. Because the color would just not stay on my natural hair, so what the hell should I apply color up there? I'm just going to start from here and kind of work it up and make a nice gradient from my natural hair into the color. And I also have a hair tie to keep my hair tied up when I'm finished. some gloves, because trust me, the dye will not go away for weeks, like 2 weeks or something, if you just apply it with your hands. I think I'll just start with mixing the hair dye. Okay, so I start off with my conditioner. I use really just any conditioner. A lot of it in there. Huge squirt, just get it in there. Then I get my color. And I just add color and conditioner until I think it does look fine. This is what I have right now. Still kind of a light red what I have now. Just going to add some more conditioner since I do have the same thing for my color. And just since I decided that I am going for a little bloody reddish color, I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of blue to it, so it gets a bluish tint. This is the color that I have. It is very dark bloody red, and I hope this will work well on my still kind of greenish hair. So let's get started. The color to my hair, and I'm going to leave it in much longer than it does say on the bottle. It says for about 15 minutes, but I'm going to leave it on for at least an hour. We'll see how this turns out.